F18's maverick capabilities right here, the laser mavericks. So we're gonna go for these right here. Yeah. So in the last stream, I was trying to demonstrate like the Swiss Hunters. Well, poorly, very poorly demonstrated the Swiss Hunters, the bombs with the CCRP, the 1,000 pound bombs. Um, couldn't really get the CCRP marker directly on target like I wanted to, and on top of that, I couldn't really even line up a CCRP off, every time. But that's just kind of what happens whenever you don't have like a solid marker to tell you like where it's at, like So, but that and like I don't know, I guess we need a bigger bomb. I guess we would need like a bigger bomb to actually have enough explosive mass to kind of correct for our error pretty much. So so now we're going to demonstrate in the F18 pretty much just the laser mavericks, what I was trying to tell, or actually what I was trying to do in I think the second to last, or the first stream with the F18. So pretty much if we get a lock right here and we turn on our laser rifle, that's pretty much where it's going to hit. Kind of center mass. Right over the target, right? That's pretty much what the TV guided Maverick would do, right? So how I was trying to say, like, this F-18's missile is just misunderstood. This is kind of meant to bridge the gap from kind of like an anti-ship missile, but I guess you can call it like more reliable. This is a bigger target here, but same principle. And rifle. And I'm going to show you, we want to move this missile like right here. We want to hit this. Boom, shack. And you can see, we do a lot more damage than if we were using like, I guess an IR missile, or it's just a lot. I feel like just depending on where you hit on the ship exactly. Like I'm pretty sure that you can laze a ship to where you can just hit the ammo and just completely explode the whole ship, in one shot. I'm gonna try to demonstrate this on this guy right here. So if we go here, turn our laser on, rifle, and I think we shot one. There we go, rifle. And let's see if we can hit the back of the ship right here, like right here up underneath the turret right here. 'Cause that's one of his guns. Oh, see, that just like that, right? There we go. I was about to say because I thought like a miss for a second, but yeah, just like that, it just exploded the whole ship. Granted, that's that's a very light target. I'm sure if a Camoran hit that directly, it would explode the whole thing as well. But so let's try it on one of these bigger ships here. Let's try to target. We're gonna wait for 20 seconds here. So let's go ahead and turn back in. We're gonna commit here to our left so we can just kind of get more room. And we don't need the radar on right now. And let's see, who can we go for that's a little bit of a bigger target? I mean, that guy's a bigger ship. That guy's a bigger ship. Which one did we strike before? I think it was that guy. So we'll try this guy. Alright. Rifle. And his turret is right here, actually. And so, I don't even know if I should be lasing, a little bit lower so I can hit like kind of up under the turret, or if I should be aiming, kind of like where I'm at now. So we're figuring this out together. I don't know. I don't know how I missed, but I guess I missed. Alright. We'll just turn back around here and commit. I don't know how that missed. It's kind of weird. That completely missed. I didn't even that just completely missed. Alright, well it's alright. We'll try it again right here. Rifle. And let's go for this turret right here. Let's see if we can get this guy in one shot. So we didn't get him in one shot, but it does look like we got some of his ammo, and we did a pretty good amount of damage. I'm gonna demonstrate with these with the Maverick with the IR I'm gonna demonstrate how reliable the IR Mavericks are when it comes to targeting and successfully hitting the ships right here. But you can see we got him on fire, so it does look like we we hit his ammo or something, because he is on fire right there. Okay. Yeah, this is just demonstrating how lethal this Maverick really can be. You know what I mean? I feel like the Maverick F, which is the IR Maverick for the Navy, I feel like it suffers right now because it's not doing anything different from what the other Mavericks can do. You know what I mean? So. Try it again here, rifle. I'm gonna go ahead and laze this. You're seeing we're lasing the side of his of the turret now, and I'm gonna try to get the door. Ooh, a lot of damage right there. A lot of damage right there. We hit his ammo again, and he's still on fire. I'm pretty sure. I thought he was on fire. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. But you can see, 1-2 passes. I'm pretty sure if I hit him maybe one or two more times, he'll be dead. But the Maverick Fs, they are, for one, they're supposed to have a wider seeker head, and they're supposed to have a sea skimming mode for the actual fuse or the seeker head. So let's see here. We're gonna get back on target and rifle, and we don't have to, get a lock. We can say, all right, I want to hit, this part of him now. Or, this part. Boom. That did a lot of damage. Hitting the side like that. A lot of damage right there. And he's down to 27 crew. But let me show you the differences between this and the IR Maverick, which is the Maverick F, which I believe they did completely wrong. They just pretty much did put a copy and paste missile in the game and put a different name on it. But all right. get out of this right quick. I'm gonna show you the differences. And really, what it's supposed to do, and they do kind of see skim, but you can tell that it's not like part of the game. You can tell that it's just kind of like it's just kind of see skimming because the fact that I'm just so low to the ground, it's just like retaining the altitude. But they don't loft as much. That's pretty much it. But pretty much what they do is they lock on to the center mass or I guess the hottest part of the target or whatever, or the ship, and it just hits pretty much center mass. And let me see if I can change this. Oh, not secondary weapons. This is a test flight. AGM 65F here, IR guidance. And we will just see like how like effective it is in terms of, because obviously they're gonna hit like around the same places. So like if you're using a laser maverick, like you can hit, like you just seen me do, you can hit multiple, places of, the ship that are gonna do a lot of damage. This hits one spot of the ship, but is that constant pounding of the same spot, is that going to be enough, or is that, as effective as we want it to be? Let's find out. Let's find out if we can load in. Because don't get me wrong, the Maverick Fs are great for ground targets, but that's not what they are meant for. They're pretty much anti-ship Mavericks. You know what I mean? But I mean they're just navalized Mavericks, but they have upgrades to them that allow them for more capability other than targeting ground targets. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take off here. And again, we'll go for this guy. Again, this is the guy that we killed in one shot. Rifle. And that looks like a really good track. Okay, that's fair. Like I said, the Comorans, I'm pretty sure if it tracked well enough, I'm pretty sure like that's a really light tank. Pretty sure that would one shot it too. But let's figure out, this guy's actually moving, which is kind of cool. He's actually in a turn. We hit that guy. Let's see, this guy right here. Turn the seeker head on. Rifle. Tracking. Woo! Powerful hit right there. Brought it down to 75%. So I don't remember what the first hit brought it down to whenever I was using the laser Mavericks. I think it was 66%. So that just if I'm right, that just proves it right there that these things in its first run are just not the greatest for anti-shipping, at least right now. Because like if it was modeled correctly, I feel like it would be a little bit stronger. And I missed. You can see right there, I missed that time, which is something that these things are known to do. And it's another thing these things are supposed to do, is they're supposed to see skim so they don't do that. Which, obviously is not in the game right now. What's up, Arissa?
What up?
What's going on, bro? I'm just on stream right now trying to demonstrate these laser Mavericks, why the laser Mavericks are better for anti-shipping versus the IR Mavericks, because the IR Mavericks are not even modeled correctly. So I'm pretty much just demonstrating that right now on stream. Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Let's go for this destroyer here. You heard about the new update, right?
Yep, Leviathan. I'm so depressed that they're not adding this FV3 into the game.
Bro, I don't know why. They fucking
It
literally.
was in the devlog.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was
They
in the
literally said that
dev.
they was gonna like, was thinking about adding that, and I don't know why, but they're
It
gonna
was
add a
in the
fucking fucking premium prototype like lurk, and what else? They
dude,
adding
it was
a
so good,
Russian. They're
bro.
adding they're adding a Russian fucking T80 with AP with an APS system, but they're not gonna
No,
add the
it's
SEP
no,
V3.
it's the T72B3M.
Yeah, but they not gonna add the SEP V3, and then
Dude, that's so stupid, bro.
the
Like,
A6 they're not even gonna add the A6.
dude, that was in the devlog too.
Like that's yeah, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like so pissed when I saw like the live. I was like, you know what? This is not even. You know what I'm gonna call this? I'm gonna call this premium strike, bro.
Right. Now I'm not as mad as you because I don't even have the V2 yet. I'm still grinding the V2, so like I'm like 45,000 away, I think. But
So first off, what I'm thankful for is that America gets a good SPA system for once.
right, right.
Second, secondly, is that they're they're adding the Iowa into it, the Yamato, the Bismarck, the rest of the battleships, massive ones, and the one thing, like some parts that I hate, premium packs, premium Apache with radar, and it's
Are you
stealth
talking about the
too.
Comanche?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
premium,
I'm
like
kind of glad they added that, man, but I just don't know why. Like what?
premium,
Like
white premium.
I mean, it's fun that they added that, but like yeah, why a premium? But why did they? It's just like a random, so random. Like I don't know.
Dude, and I was like, no, because when I first saw the devlog, I saw the devlog list, I saw M1A2 SEP V3. I'm like, oh, no way they're adding it. No way. And I look at the stream, not even there.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I don't know why, bro.
What?
Why
But
not?
Russia gets another.
Right.
But Russia was supposed to get two battle tanks, two new battle tanks, but they canceled out the T90 model for the Ukrainian war this year. The only difference is that it was an upgraded T90 that had a like an actual reverse gear and more side ERA armor. That was the only difference for
Oh,
like the
okay.
T90A.
And
But
they're adding a
the
bunch of premium packs and shit. I
sure
seen
about
that.
that. And but they're adding the T72B3M, which basically is just a T72B3, but it gets it gets active protection system from the side. It makes no sense. But also like having new modern AA into the game that will not have Russia, Great Britain, who else? French, I believe, doesn't get one.
No shit.
Those countries will not get a new SPA this update. But only thing I'm worried about is China and Germany's own. But Germany's own looks way better than all the rest of all the rest of the new AAs coming to the game.
I mean, it's just bigger. I mean, no, I think the biggest one is the Israel one, the Israeli one, bro. I think.
Oh, the Israeli one is pretty like sexy. I like the Israeli one.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like kind of like bummed out about the update. You know
Oh, I shot way too high. Damn.
when they did a trailer for the Su-34, the teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when there was a Patriot site?
Right, right.
The thing is that they're not adding it into America though.
I mean, I wouldn't want them to. I would just want them to add it in
But
the game, it's in general.
instead they're adding a Humvee with a radar disc, pretty solid radar disc. But also they're adding and Humvee truck with AIM-120Cs or Bs, I believe, and it gets an AIM-9X he can put on.
Yeah, it doesn't work in a dev server though.
Yeah, but
We got somebody in chat. What's up, Veronica?
okay, but also is that I want to point out for America is that the F-15E will be having a new access to a different type of missile, air-to-air missile. It'll be the AIM-120Cs. The F-15 will not get it.
Yeah, I know, bro.
It will have the A's. Only have the A's. I believe the F-18 will upgrade to the C variant. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, the F18 is every F18 gets them. Except for like the early variants.
That's good. But one thing I'm kinda not liking about is Japan. Their F2A is gonna be a researchable one with more missiles. Like you carry 2 extra missiles than the F-16 models, but I don't think you can do much against top tier. But also they're adding the F2, but ADTW, a premium F2, into the game. And it'll be having access to GBUs, different laser guided GBUs with a Lightning II targeting pod underneath. You won't get any Mavericks or AGMs, what I'm supposed to be hearing, but you only get dumbbell rockets and very good targeting pod.
Yeah, you get anti-ship missiles too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're adding they're really good anti-ship missiles at that, but they're adding another missile in the game, man. That's just what I'm most excited for is the Swiss Mirage, man. I've been waiting for them to add the Swiss tech tree in the game for so long now, and they're not done yet, and I'm so happy that they're not done because there's so much that they can add, so much they can add to the Swiss tech tree. They're just not modeling some of the shit right. The only thing that they modeled kind of semi-correctly is the Mirage. The F5 isn't really done right. The Hunter, I mean, it's cool. It has good skin, good cockpit, but it's not really done right. Especially the F18 is not done right. But yeah, I'm happy that it's in the game though. And hopefully they can fix it whenever they get a chance. But yeah, but the new missile that the Mirage is getting is the AIM-26, which should have been in the game for a long time. It's just not coming though. Semi-active. It's a Fox 1 missile. And it's at 10-3. What am I doing? I'm in test flight, man. I'm demonstrating the differences between the IR Mavericks and the Laser Mavericks, and how the Laser Mavericks are better at anti-shipping than the anti-ship Mavericks that are actually in the fucking game. It's just copy and paste.
Yep. Alright, take it away.
What you mean?
Dev serve or this live stream, and I'm gonna talk about it. It is so stupid. Let's go check.
Damn, that was a big hit. 13 minus 13. Boom, baby. It just ultimately takes a bit more time. But if I were to just constantly keep strafing the same target with 8 Mavericks, pretty sure it would die eventually. Just, you know. What's more effective for you? You know, your personal preference. I'd rather just do my my laser guided shit, man. It just makes more sense to me. Look at these 2 ships. Look, they're running into each other. Now this is funny. These ships are literally running into each other. That's funny. That is hilarious. Alright, what you want to do? You want to get into the game? Bro, you know what I tried doing earlier, bro? Arissa.
Yep. Yeah, bro.
Man, you know what I tried doing earlier?
What?
I tried taking my brand new Apache with the star streaks. I tried taking that summer gun in Ground Simulator, cause I finally got good like good helicopter sim controls, and so man, it worked out okay. I still need a little bit of practice, and it's still kind of odd to get used to, cause they're very different from like playing PvE helicopters. But but I feel like it'll be fun if I get used to it. But it was pretty good. Just very different gameplay because everybody's in the air, and then you got like 3 people on ground. When you're supposed to have like the whole fucking team on the ground, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's a sandbox simulator. So. It was really fun though. I gotta do it again. Helicopter and ground sim. Pretty fun. Look at this.
Finally, we get something that outmatches the Panzer.
Yeah, man.
But the one thing I'm kind of scared about, not really, but it's just the new Chinese SPAA. I believe the CASC or the CA. It's a four-wheeled SPA with a radar and a 6-barrel rotary 30mm, I believe, with 4 launchers on each side, like the Panzers. So I don't know how that one's gonna go, but all I'm glad is that I might just buy GE, research the new SPA, and I'll just take it to a custom and I'll just fuck everything up. Start spamming AIM-120s.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that. I mean, that powerful. It's not gonna be as powerful as the new shit coming, but it's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be really good though. It's like a better lab.
X's though. But M9X's though.
Yeah, they gave the French radar missile. They gave that thing a buff. It's doing 360s now in the dev server. No, I'm being dead serious. Like it does 360s. Like you can off bore sight type of 360s. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of mechanic that thrust vector missiles have. Like that's like the Python 5, AIM-9X, R73, all that kind of thing. So just get ready for it because it's gonna be absolutely crazy. IRST does the same thing.
Yep, it does.
But the airline variant does,
I cannot wait to see how Israel's SPA is gonna work, because that's a definition of a patriot right there.
It's the same as the IRST. It's the same thing.
I'm just kind of disappointed of how many packs are gonna be into the game now.
Huh?
How many premium packs are they going to be added to the game?
Oh yeah. They're gonna have to like balance a lot of these mechanics now though, cause it's already being exploited.
Mm-hmm. I want my my set V3 into the game, please. Is the only difference between the set 2 and the set V3. Set V3 has more ERA, more armor in the hull and the turret cheeks and all that, while also
Yeah.
getting a active protective system, same as the Merkava's type,
Right.
but better. Because on the Merkava, you can Merkava MK4M, it has the panels or whatever, top panels,
What?
which the
Bro,
Abrams
just hit that
gets.
fucking pin, bro. Okay, I'm going up underneath them with the shots. Wow. That's funny. Did y'all hear that?
I might go play some 6-7.
Okay. That sounds fun. Can I join?
Sure. I'm gonna go play some 6-7 America.
Actually, I just got done playing 6-7 with somebody. Crazy you said that.
Wait, you're with someone?
Well, I was playing with Pickled and
He left.
yeah.
Alright, I'll invite you. Alright. That's what I'm trying to grind out right